Let me say something that might offend every MBA textbook you've ever read. Most market research is not wrong. It's just dangerously misleading. Because customers don't buy based on what they say. They buy based on what they do. And if you've ever launched a product that looked perfect on paper but failed in real life, this video will explain exactly why. We've been taught that validating demand means surveys, focus groups, reports, charts, and statistics. You ask people questions, you collect data, you feel confident. But here's the uncomfortable truth consultants learn very early in the field. Data answers questions, insight explains behavior, and most market research stops at data. Here's the brutal reality. If you ask customers whether they would buy something, most of them will lie to you. Not intentionally, not maliciously, but psychologically. They want to sound smart. They want to sound supportive. They want to sound open-minded. But when it's time to pull out their wallet, behavior tells a completely different story. This is the difference consultants obsess over. Data is what people say. Insight is what people do when nobody is watching. Data tells you, I would consider buying this. Insight tells you, they already solved this problem another way and won't switch unless you disrupt their routine. That distinction alone saves companies millions. Surveys assume three things that are almost never true. First, that customers fully understand their own motivations. They don't. Second, that customers answer based on future behavior. They answer based on how they want to be perceived right now. Third, that demand is declared. It isn't. Demand is revealed. In real consulting work, demand is not surveyed, it's observed. Here's how professionals actually validate markets. Not by asking, would you buy this? But by asking, what are you already paying for? What workaround have you built? What pain are you tolerating instead of fixing? Because money spent beats opinions every time. When we conduct local market studies, we don't start with questionnaires. We start with behavior mapping. Where do customers physically go? What alternatives are thriving, even imperfect ones? Which competitors survive despite bad branding or weak marketing? That tells you something powerful. Demand exists despite friction. That's real demand. Most people misunderstand competitor analysis. Your competitor isn't just someone selling the same product. Your competitor is the current solution customers tolerate. Excel spreadsheets compete with SaaS platforms. WhatsApp messages compete with CRM systems. Doing nothing competes with everything. If you don't understand what customers are already using to cope, your market research is incomplete. Here's the internal filter consultants use. If demand is real, you will see at least one of three signals. People are paying for bad solutions. People are hacking together workarounds. People are complaining loudly but still buying something. If none of those exist, surveys won't save you. The reason market research lies is not because it's useless. It's because it's treated as proof instead of a hypothesis. Surveys should raise questions. Observation should confirm reality. Most companies reverse that order. And that's how products fail with great research behind them. At Trillium BCG, we treat market research as the starting point, not the verdict. Local market studies, competitor behavior, pricing pressure, substitution patterns. These reveal demand far more accurately than polished reports, because strategy lives in patterns, not percentages. So remember this, customers don't lie because they're dishonest. They lie because they don't experience the future yet. Demand doesn't speak. It leaves fingerprints. If you want to build, invest, or expand with confidence, stop asking customers what they think. Start studying what they already do. And if this changed how you think about market research, subscribe, because strategy gets a lot simpler once you stop listening to noise and start reading signals.